sometimes you gotta pray for a victory. Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had no handouts, just came natural. I've been tested so much, all these restless nights, all these different situations that I've been through. I seen pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the hood in a Benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to elevate. I keep some drink in my cup to see through the hate. Sometimes on the road to glory, you gotta press the brakes. I got a lesson plan for all my past mistakes. I swear I'm proud of all my best and my worst days.
所以呢，其实我们每一次在每个赛事开始之前，我们大致上整个团队呢，我们会抓一个时间，然后呢会有这个必要去走一下赛道。那为什么那么重要呢？因为当你上去的时候，其实我们在那之前，我们现在唯一能做到去了解赛道的方式是用模拟器，但是模拟器的时候，你并绝对无法去真正的去知道说整个赛道的状况、现况。所以呢，比如说举个例子，好像我们在来NJ 的这几天前狂下雨，那我们在上去练车或碰车道前，我们一上去就知道说，这边因为它比较湿，所以呢，我们知道说，等下一节我们上去的时候，我们不能做什么，能做什么这样子。那再加上说，像我们刚刚也发现的，有些地方的那个 curve 是可以踩的，有些地方不能踩。为什么不能踩？因为它的这个 level 可能比较高，所以如果你轮胎踩进去的话，可能会爆胎，或者甚至说，如果它今天太进去的话，出来的时候，它可能会让车子有一个飞起来的感觉，它练的时候可能就没有抓地力。所以其实这就是为什么要走赛道的因素，就是说你大概知道说，我今天我在开路线的时候。因为我要 carry 很多的 momentum， 那我的那个赛道的宽度我可以走宽，路线我可以走宽这样子。那当然也是全部都是 depending on 本身赛道的状况，对。所以其实大致上，不管今天我们在 NJ 也好，在 Fuji 也好，在 Sepang 也好，就是每一个赛道有它的规格，每个国家有它的气候的状况。所以对车手来讲，对整个团队来讲是非常重要的，就是有这个机会可以上去走整个赛道，然后你知道说每个 T1 到最后一个 turn 的细节。当然，因为这是速度跟你眼睛所看到的，对。那 the biggest difference 最大的差别真的就是细节。我们在开的时候，对不对？比如说我们还没有走过，我相信大致上的话，给大家的逻辑性的话，很少有人机会可以让人走在赛道上面。那比如说我今天要去参加一个 track day 好了，对不对？你绝对不会有这个机会说，有办法去走在赛道上面，然后了解一下我的 T1、T1 是什么样的一个surface 的 condition 状况，对不对？然后 T2 什么样的？所以大致上的话，我们今天如果要做 track day， 一定就直接开车，然后之后可能教练会跟你讲一些细节，说能做什么，不能做什么。但是我们身为车手，有这样的一个机会可以走赛道的时候，就发现说，哇塞，原来比如说我之前 blindfold 没有这样的经验，只是在状态上面开，跟如果今天我有走过赛道的话，我就知道更多的细节，说，我其实在这地方能做什么，不能做什么。这边有一个洞凹槽，可能会伤到轮胎，甚至比如说会把整个车子的那个重心给就是毁掉，对不对？所以这些细节其实就是走赛道最重要的地方。这其实就是有关联到刚刚我所讲到的两个重点啊，其实就是说真的就是细节，比如说因为我知道说在这个地方，比如说我今天在 T3 好了，然后呢，因为它这边有一个凹槽，或者说我今天是内外，我在切内的时候不能切太多，因为我切太多的话，我带太多速度的时候，车子可能会因为飞起来下来的不稳定性的时候，抓地力变少了，可能会讲白一点，最糟糕的状况就是车子的后轮没有抓地的时候，你一转的时候可能会撞到墙。所以这些东西都是有办法去避免掉的。当我们有办法去了解每一个赛道、每一个弯曲的每一个，我就讲弯曲，
每一个路弯的，每个路弯也不同。
对。所以如果我们当知道这些细节的话，我们可以知道每个路弯的细节，然后之后来帮助你，就是来 prevent 这一些unnecessary这样子。
is life. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice.
Welcome along to Lamborghini Super Trofeo Asia, of course, here in 2024. Of course, it's race one of this weekend at the INJ Stadium.
So, like I said, I just got back in. I didn't do any laps, apparently, because we were trying to set up the race block. And now, so it's super loud. But
Yeah.
as I was talking to Nick, I mean, the track is good. Like, really slippery, like very, very slippery, as like there's no traction whatsoever for like exit, turn exit. The car once with the steers is pretty easy, there's no traction. But yeah, just started practicing. Right now we're trying to figure out how to set up the race launcher. Yeah, other than that, the front feels fine.
Oh, okay. Because that's how you get coming in. I thought something.
Yeah, no. The reason why we're doing that is because we're trying to set up the race launcher so that we know the
Just to live is life. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price.
It's a physical track. It's shorter for some reason. It feels like it's very. It feels like it's like. Now it's driving something slow. It feels like, oh man, like I'm already here. I'm already here. Yeah, it feels fast. So I feel like, you know, if you were to drive like, yeah. But overall track is good. It's just right now the tires shit. Yeah. So like trying to get my power.
你怎么在打铁的？兄弟在打铁。
你们全身泥啊！
哦天哪 ，Ready？Go！